Hello, gorgeous soul. It is all kicking off this week. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, shifting signs and going into Gemini. We have Mars going into Pisces. And then we have Venus, Jupiter and Saturn going retrograde. It's the return of the ex. Whether it's an experience or an ex-lover remains to be seen. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey Virgo! This week you are reclaiming lost dreams. Perhaps you've realised that there's something you really wanted to do, experience or head towards that you let go of in the humdrum reality of day-to-day life. Now you've had a bit of time off from that and then got over the fact that, you know, it's all out of your control and you've brought it back together now. You're able to be open and go, right, what is it that I truly want? And there may be something that you longed for in the past and then you put to one side. Maybe you thought it wasn't possible. Maybe you were just distracted. But right now it's time to gallop towards your past dreams and to bring them back into reality. Obviously, it might not happen overnight, but we're in retrograde season. And this retrograde is going, come on now, let's go back to Netherlands. Peter Pan, not the other guy, and bring back some wonder and magic into the world. And it's almost as if you will feel like Peter Pan. You'll feel as if you're regaining that sense of youthfulness and idealism and living in a moment where you believe anything is possible. Maybe you're more like Wendy in Peter Pan. I don't know, but whatever it is, you have this fabulous opportunity to get that magic, or think about that magic sparkle back in yourself where you know that you can create your reality. So where do we begin? We begin with Mercury, the planet of communication, in your career zone, and it enables you to really focus. If there's a meeting, if there's a conversation, if there's something that you have to email or an idea you have to put across, you're like, I've got this. You are strong in your confidence when it comes to your career. We then have Saturn going retrograde in your work zone. So you're going, let me look through the annals of my mind and find out what hints and tricks and habits and patterns I used in the past when I was at my most successful. And if you're not doing that, I really suggest you do. Go through and see, you know, when was it the time where you felt the strongest when it came to your career and your work? What were your personal habits? What was your lifestyle? What was your belief system at that time? And then incorporate it, in fact, revamp it, reboot it and redesign it to work for you now. Mercury is also trine Saturn in those work and career areas. And then we have Mars going into Pisces, which is your relationship zone. How are your relationships? You sure got some passion for partnerships and love relationships right now. However, if you're in a relationship that's not working, you are going to be a lot more feisty than usual, and you may be argumentative or even angry. Watch out for that. Just think, what is it? Where is my passion when it comes to love? And how do I find my balance and my truth and the voice of my heart? Because Venus is also going retrograde. But I have to say, Venus is going retrograde for you in your career zone, in your reputation zone, and it's about abundance. So it's less on, unless you had a significant relationship with someone you worked with, it's around your career. So you're like, right, but do check your rising sign as well. Right, okay, what did I love in the past? What was I passionate about in the past? What was easy? You know, like when we love something, it's much easier to do it than when it's a chore. Even if, you know, we get a lot of money through doing something we don't want to do, it's much easier and life is much sweeter when we do the things that come from our soul. The Sun is trine Pluto and Jupiter the Sun is trine Pluto and Jupiter is going retrograde in your pleasure zone. So you've got this sense of wanting to be happy, good, and desiring to be happy and thinking, right, I'm going to do it. And it may mean turning the clock back a little bit. Take care, gorgeous. Come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with one L. And I'm also now on TikTok. How much can a girl do? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So it's Michele Knight Tarot on TikTok. Lots of love. See you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.